Cheekyricho's Franksky, a recipe suggestion supplied by Frank. And we're going to be cooking it in the Tefal Cook4Me. The ingredients are in the recipe box below. There are only 5 of them with a bit of salt and pepper. We've already prepared those ingredients. We've got some very, very finely shredded fresh green cabbage here. Some potatoes, peeled, cut into chunks, about so big. You could use whole baby potatoes if you wanted to, but get the little tiny chat ones. Slice up our onions. We've got our chorizo here, which looks like that, or you could use Kranskys as well. And we've preheated our Cook4Me. That's the little alarm that just tells you that it's reached the optimum temperature. Into our Cook4Me, we put our Kransky, and it's going to render a lot of fat out of that. You'll hear it sizzling very shortly. With our potatoes. Now the fat that comes out of the Kransky, or the chorizo, is going to brown those potatoes. And this is a very quick dish. It's a 1-pot meal, and you know how I love those. Now we just throw in a bit of freshly cracked pepper, as much or as little as you like. I'm using veggie salt, but you could use normal salt there. Give it a stir around. Salt will draw the moisture out of the potatoes and help them brown a little bit quicker. That'll just have a little bit of a sizzle away and get the cooking started. Caramelise those little bits of chorizo, and it won't stick because it's a non-stick surface. You can see how it's already started to get a bit of colour on that. Can you see that? And we're just going to serve this with some steamed vegetables. You can serve it with some salad if you like. Now you can see we've got some lovely colour on those potatoes and those little bits of sausage now. And that is going to contribute to the flavouring. So we send in our sliced onions. Now we just use a mandolin to slice all this stuff up, and it's so quick to do that. So onions in you go. They're cut in thicker slices than what the cabbage is. Cabbage goes in now. And a big blob of butter. Frank uses a lot more butter than that, but this is probably a slightly healthier option. So now we press OK because we've added the other ingredients. Okay, we're now just told it to stop browning. We're going to turn it back onto manual now and go to the quick cooking menu, close the lid and start cooking. Immediate start, it's preheating. Okay, and you only have to cook this for 10 minutes on the quick cook function and it is ready to serve. 10 minutes later, this is what you should have. We just unlock it now. It's already released its steam. Beautifully cooked. Now we're just going to stir that all around. Add our spring onions, leaving a couple for garnish. And that's ready to serve. I hope you enjoyed this little cooking demonstration. If you would like to see more interesting recipes and ideas, just check out our Cheeky Richo channel. And don't forget to please subscribe. And do come back and visit us again soon. We have so much more to show you, and we're uploading lots of videos every week. And thank you very much for watching. That smells amazing. Potatoes are lovely and tender. This is really good camp food. You could cook this in a camp oven too. 1-pot meal. We're serving it with some steamed vegetables because we can, but you don't need to. This with some crusty bread, gorgeous. And thank you very much for the recipe inspiration, Frank. Little sprinkle of some spring onions on the top there, freshness. And there you have it. Taste, shall we? Everything's cooked to perfection. Absolutely gorgeous. Not too spicy, and doesn't taste oily at all, and you've got that smoky Kranskys flavour all the way through the lovely cabbage and sweetness of the onions. And look at those potatoes. They're almost like they've been baked. Oh, yum yum. They're like creamy inside. This is gorgeous. Thanks, Frank. Thanks for watching.